They're just so delicious. These are my Nan's pancakes that she made for us. They're meant to be made right before Easter, but we loved the pancakes so much that she just made them for us all year round. They're really simple crepes, but the filling's really special. It's freshly grated coconut and jaggery. They're dark and moorish and light at the same time. Harvesting coconuts is something that's in the DNA of every home in Goa. And my Nan had an outdoor kitchen and an outdoor pantry where she stored all her dried coconuts. And some were taken to the mill to process for oil, and some were kept to cook with. I still have memories of her splitting the coconut open with a giant koito on this massive block of wood. That was probably a tree trunk. That was weathered over the years. And then sitting on a contraption that was a little stool that had a scraper on one end. And one of our summer jobs was sitting to grate 3 to 4 coconuts in this massive tray that she would use for the whole week in her curries, her vegetables, and dessert, like this one that I'm making today. I don't get fresh coconuts here, but the frozen one is almost as good. You want to mix the jaggery in with the coconut long enough to get the juices come out of the coconut and melt in with the jaggery. Some key to this. Right. My Nan used to do this while it was on the stove, and then she'd just roll it. But I'm going to move it to the plate so I can show you what I'm doing. Ooh, it's hot. Here we go. Whew. Here's our crepe. Nice and thin. Probably too big, as my Nan would say. This is not as big as it's supposed to be. But I'm going to make a few, and then I'm going to show you how we fill them up. Right? Okay. I'm going to try and make smaller ones this time. My dad and I debated over what they were called. It's Alle Belle to many, mankio, pan rolls, or shrove pancakes, because they were made specially on Pancake Tuesday, right before Lent begins. Well, he said this filling was found in a lot of desserts all along the coast, all the way up to Maharashtra. But back in the day, this filling was usually used in desserts that were fried, so they kept well for longer periods. And crepes, on the other hand, were a novelty because it had to be made and eaten the same day. This is how my Nan stuffed and rolled the crepes. If we were in the kitchen while she made them, they were gone before they even hit the plate. Feel free to try ceylon instead of jaggery, or dried fruit and nuts instead of coconut, and try making these with local ingredients.